Do you ever feel like your OCD is playing tricks on you? I mean, one minute you're sure that you have it, and the next minute you're questioning everything. It's like a shape-shifting monster that always wants to stay one step ahead. In this video, we are going to unmask the trickster that is OCD. I'll show you how it uses denial as a secret weapon, and why that nagging voice saying, "This time it's real," is all part of its game plan. Get ready to see OCD like you haven't seen it before. So picture this, you're finally feeling better. Your OCD symptoms are fading. You've done the treatment, you're on medication, things are great. You're starting to breathe easier. You're sitting there on the couch. Just when you think things are clear, something happens. OCD throws you a curveball. You're making progress in therapy. You're feeling like you have control, and then bam, hey, are you sure that you even had OCD in the first place? What are you gonna do if it comes back? That'd be horrible if it came back. You probably didn't even have OCD. That was probably actually you. I know you're doing well, but like, I was there to make sure that you were safe and like you're not feeling anxiety anymore, so you could probably do those things I told you that you like wouldn't do before. It's like OCD is a master of disguise, one step ahead. It's really good at making people question, is this really OCD or is it something else? This is where the backdoor spike comes in. It's a sneaky trick that OCD loves to use to threaten you. You kind of think about it as like OCD's trying to sneak in the back door and be like, yo, I'm still here. You didn't get rid of me. Let me make you question if you even have OCD. Sometimes this becomes the new worry. Why am I not as anxious as I used to be? I mean, this time it's real because last time I felt anxious about it, this time I'm not. So this must be a real problem I need to figure out. OCD is fighting to keep control. It's not gonna go down without a fight, man. It's like your brain has been rewired to accept anxiety. And when it's not there, it creates worry to fill in those gaps. You might find yourself questioning your progress, doubting your treatment, even wondering, man, I think this was all a sham. I don't even know what I went through. Maybe it's like schizophrenia or something. It wasn't even OCD to begin with. OCD wants to use denial as a huge trap. This time it's different. I know you're feeling this thought right now where you're at this amusement park and like you could probably push someone off the top, but like last time I lied, this time is real. This trick plays on your natural instinct to protect yourself. OCD knows that if it can make you doubt your progress, you'll keep engaging with it. You'll keep doing the compulsions, keep seeking reassurance. But here's the thing, recognizing this trick for what it is can be a powerful tool in your recovery. Understanding that the backdoor spikes are actually a sign of progress, in my opinion, not a failure, because it's like OCD's last effort to be like, no, bring me back, bring me back. I'm gonna be here in the corner. I'm gonna just throw out whatever I need to get you back here. That means you're doing a good job. But now that you know its game, you're one step closer to beating it. OCD is sneaky. It knows your weak spots. It isn't afraid to use them. So when it comes to new obsessions, OCD has a special way of making you feel uniquely valid. Oh, this is real. You're on high alert. Hey pal, pay attention. This one's important. It's creating doubt where it doesn't need to. And it actually doesn't matter what subtype of OCD you experience. This is gonna show up at any time. You might suddenly question if you're a good person, if you would do harm to somebody. A new intrusive thought be like, this is different. I haven't had this one before, though I gotta pay attention to this one. It feels real because what it does when it switches themes, it says this one was a huge deal, huge deal. You did so much treatment, you don't seem to care about it. Let me switch over here. I'm gonna bring this one down so you don't feel it as much, but this one's real. You could cause harm. You sure you wanna do that? Oh, okay, now you do treatment for that. Woo, let's move back to a different one. Remember this old one? You never figured this one out. Now, this one's important. Oh yeah, this one's real now. It loves to do that, just as like bounce, 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 bounce. And here's where it gets tricky. It uses something called thought-action fusion. Makes you believe that just because you had a thought, it must mean something. You're gonna act on it now. And no one wants to do that. So we start doing compulsions to make sure you don't do that. But here's the truth, and you shouldn't be using this for reassurance, but these thoughts aren't more real than any other OCD thought. It just feels that way because OCD is playing on your fears and your insecurity. We can't always know 100% if something is real or not. This fear is actually real. This one's not. If we're always in that camp, this one's important, this one's not, this one's important, this one's not, usually OCD wins. And that's why we use a lot of maybe, maybe not statements to be like, I don't know, this one could be real, maybe not, but I'm just gonna keep moving on. Here's my indication, but this isn't always 100% foolproof. If I'm feeling anxious, I see the car coming at me, I see the lion running at me, I'm crashing my car, it's probably real. I can see real danger. It's not a, I think, it's a, I see it. That's my indication. And even if it feels so real, we might risk it. You gotta remember that OCD thrives thrives on your reactions. When you treat these thoughts as more important, then we're giving OCD exactly what it wants. It's like feeding a stray cat. The more you do it, it just keeps coming back. But even when you don't give it power, it's not done yet. It's got more tricks up its sleeve. You ready for OCD's ultimate magic trick? That you never had OCD to begin with. You mean that thing that I spent all this time doing treatment for and obsessing about? Like, that must mean something else is wrong with me. We're not falling for that, are we? It's like OCD is playing the villain and the hero in your story. You like question all this stuff, and then I'm going to come in and protect you. No, we don't need that. So what's going on here? OCD's using a sneaky tactic called minimization. It's trying to downplay your symptoms, to question your diagnosis. It's trying to push you, trying to sell you an idea that you're just totally cured. Look how much better you're doing. You don't need therapy. You're fine, man. You're great. Let me deny this. You know why it does this? Because if it does, and you stop going to therapy, maybe stop taking your medication, stop, doing all these things, it gets to come back. That is a trick it tries to use. Let me make you just deny everything. You didn't need this to begin with. So maybe you skip your therapy sessions, and then OCD might get bigger and bigger. That's what it wants. So we fight that by continuing to do treatment, recognize its tricks, and not fall for it. You might think for yourself, what is something I want to do versus something I have to do? If there are behaviors you're doing in your life, you're like, do I have to keep checking the stove to make sure it's off? Or do I want to do that? You probably don't want to. If you feel like you have to, might not be something you should be doing anymore. If I go to forums and I'm looking for reassurance, this is just something I'm interested in. I just want to know information about OCD and these things. Or am I doing it because I have to and I can't feel better until I get a really good answer? So how can you tell if you're falling for this trick? You might ask yourself, have I been skipping my therapy appointments lately? Am I finding reasons to not do my exposures? Do you catch yourself saying, well, this thing I'm doing right now is really not that bad. Like I used to wash my hands 20 times, I'm only doing it like 5 times, so cool. That's not so bad. I'll just do that. And all that keeps OCD alive. OCD is the master of deception, but you're gonna stay one step ahead. If you've never done treatment before, or you have a therapist, you're already working on it, man, go check out my course. Master OCD, step-by-step, worksheets, videos, teaches you exactly what to do. Let me give you a phrase here. If OCD is like, you know what, you don't have OCD, I'm not gonna be like, yes I do because of this, and 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 this. Instead, we're probably gonna give it an answer like, you know what, I may or may not actually have OCD. Oh, I don't know. I hope I don't have OCD. I hope this is real this whole time. All these thoughts and feelings. But you don't have OCD. Yeah, man, I sure hope I don't have OCD. But if you don't, that means you're a bad person. Cool. Then I'm a bad person. That's great. It seems silly, but OCD does not like this phrase. It wants you to know for sure. So when you give it an answer like this, it gets angry, but that's what we want. When it comes to managing backdoor spikes, ERP is the best, in my opinion. It teaches you that you can be uncertain. This time it's real. Cool. Maybe, but I'm gonna risk it and I'm not gonna do the things you want me to do. That is ERP. Maybe it's OCD, maybe it's not. I don't know for sure, but I'm still gonna go to work. I'm still not gonna go back and check to see if I closed my garage. I'm risking it. Sometimes we'll make a mistake. I don't know. Some people write down this phrase over and over and over. I may or may not have OCD. I may or may not have OCD. Maybe they record themselves. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, maybe I do, maybe I don't, on a loop over and over and over. Till their brain finally is just like, fine, I'm gonna stop making you question yourself. But I know, here's the thing I know. If you're feeling this, man, OCD's trying hard to get you to come back to it, to react to it. This time it's real. If it even says that, we're saying it's OCD. That's nothing. We're saying it's OCD. How often in our life do we have to say, this time it's real? Never. As far as I know. I don't think so. Oh no, I'm standing in the middle of the road and there's a car coming at me. I might be in danger. Is this real? No, we know when we're in danger. But when it's just in our mind, oh man, it's really gonna make you question. Let's just keep it there. We don't have to do anything with it. Let's react like we don't care. Thanks for this thought today, man. This is awesome. Cool. You're welcome to come back as much as you want. Sweet. Remember to check out that course down below for OCD. And I've got another video here to help you learn more about what you're going through and what you can do about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. You're feeling like you have control, and then bam, yes I do because of this and 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 this.